Creative players, I did not want to leave y'all without an episode, but I also said, man, I want to get out and show this new, these new colorways we got on the website right now. I need to tap in and get y'all some creative player merch. But today, I just want to talk to y'all, give y'all more meaning, more inspiration behind the creation of the creative players. Let y'all inside my head and what I was thinking with it. But first question, what inspires you to start your podcast? Now, this is a good question because I did have one called Ruffle Feathers where I was just coming in, and sometimes y'all still catch me ruffling feathers, just speaking the truth, just saying a lot. I used to smoke a lot, and I used to go on these long rants, 40-hour long rants, and there'd be a lot of good gems in them. And I'm just like, it would be great for me to not just come on and talk to y'all, but actually give y'all a way to self-help, to motivate, inspirate, to hustle, and all that, because that's what I'm on. That's the type of time I'm on. So that's what inspired me to really create this podcast, and not to start podcasts. I just would like to talk. I just needed content, doing YouTube and all that. But to start the creative players, I said there's a ton of people. Here's the bigger thing that got me. This is why I really started the creative players, right? Because one of my friends, my wife's friends said, Ronnie, she was like, Ronnie, where are your friends at? Who is somebody you recommend or something? Like, you ain't got no male friend? And I'm looking like, I got tons of them. But the thing was, I was thinking, I wouldn't recommend any of them to you, because then they make me look bad if they not on their type of, because you expecting them to be like me. And I would explain to myself, I said, I'm a creative player. Just right there, boom. And then again, when I used to play games, I was big on creating players. Like, can I create a player? Then I'll play the game. I wanted to create myself in this game, to reflect. I didn't want to play another character. I wanted to play myself in this game. But we all are in this game, and it's called life. And this is how we, this is the real deal. This is the real life. Like, we're in it now. And you got to have all these skills. I used to love The Sims. Of course, basketball. In order to get to that 99 overall, you had to be good at a lot of things. You couldn't just be a good shooter. You couldn't be a good shooter and couldn't dribble or play defense or rebound or get some steals or pass. You had to be good at a lot of different things. It takes a lot of different things to make a great basketball player. Like, it takes a lot of good things to make a great person, a hustler. Ambitions, a polite, a kind, good credit, charismatic, funny, leaving legacy, smart. You got to know all these things, and it's a way to carry yourself. And I feel like a great example would be the urban Renaissance man. When I fell in love with that, I think it was 7th grade, I learned about the urban Renaissance man. And ever since that day, that thing has stuck with me. I'm like, oh, this is just somebody that's great at everything. That's why I call myself the joke. Jack of all trades. I'm the joke. I ain't the GOAT. I'm the joke. I might be the GOAT of the jokes, but whatever. I'm a jack of all trades. I literally do it all. From video, photos, audio, rapping, real estate, serving, selling, fun. Like, I do it all, bro. I'm about to start doing comedy next. Y'all gonna see me up there doing some stand-up comedy, working on that. But yeah, that's really what got me going with this podcast, man. And ever since then, it's just been up. I'm like, I got direction now. And even then, with creative players, it took me time to get direction on where I wanted to go with this. Like, I see creative players talking to students in school, talking to, mentoring kids, doing giveaways. We got teams over it. Like, it's gonna grow, it's gonna be big. And this is I've committed my life to this thing, creative players. Like, this is everything to me now. It was timeless, it was the music and all that, but this serves such a bigger purpose, I feel like it's almost like a ministry, to just give game, give knowledge, and put people on and connect and communicate and network with all these good people who got something to offer, and you bring it back in, so we all bringing something to the table. It's a collective gathering of individuals all bringing something to the table that we can take from each other. You brought that, let me get some of that. You want some of mine? I brought extra. Boom, take that. You want some of mine? You want some of this game? Like, that's what it is. And that's why I'm like, we got to get as much people as we can on this podcast. We got to soak up, go in with a dry sponge and soak up everything we can do and put it back into this creative players bucket and spread it. And it's free. We're not charging nothing. So that's what really inspired me to start the podcast. Now, how did you choose the theme or niche for your show? I basically just told you and answered that question as well. How did I choose? I would say it was a no-brainer. I needed something that I wanted I always knew it wasn't going to be just the creative player. I didn't want it to be the Phoenix podcast or Ronnie Beatty's podcast or just Ruffle Feathers like it was. Ruffle Feathers is a podcast, but for this one, I said, we gotta give the people, we gotta give them something that they feel like they can be a part of. When they put this hat on, you see somebody else with a creative player's hat, you know that's your type of person right there. That's somebody I know I can instantly walk up to. That's an indicator of a hustler. That's an indicator of somebody that's motivated. That's an indicator of somebody that's striving to be the best they are. That's an indicator of somebody trying to be successful. You see what I'm saying? That's what that is. And it's an easy indicator. He got a creative player's shirt. Oh, I already know he's trying to level up. Let me go holler at him. Hey, what do? You know, what you own? You seen this? Where you live? You know, all right, let's link up. Let's network. We're going to start having events too, so y'all got to look out for that. What audience do you feel most connected to when you create episodes? I feel like I connect mostly to the people who are looking for guidance, looking for game, looking for motivation, you know, because a lot of people is down bad, and we always talk about rock bottom. A lot of people are in rock bottom. They're really trying to get it, you know, get it together, get to where they really want to be in life. And it's not an easy task without any guidance. A lot of people, like, you can get it from podcasts, you can get it from reading, you can get it from people seeing, but a lot of people don't read, you know. Some people don't want to look, you know, they just want to, that's why I try to get it done in these clips. I try to give you 1 minute to 3 minutes full of nothing but game, fire game that you can take and be like, yo, that's some real talk. And that's just motivation for today. And going forward, we more and more and more. How much knowledge do you think is out here in this world? Free game that we can find out, read, and reciprocate into a clip and get it to you to where you can go on about your day and be like, I needed to hear that. You know how much times people tell me I needed to hear that, bro? Keep talking that, you're changing my life. That's why I do this podcast. And it's been, I say, 2 full whole years of doing it, and we moving, man. We getting there. On TikTok and Instagram and all that, we probably well over 1.5 million views in just clips. Probably 2 million, so people notice. When I'm going to the gym, people are just staring, kind of looking, because they like, And then some people come up and be like, bro, you got a podcast? I'm like, yeah, I do. And it feel good to finally be getting noticed. But number 4, what has been your most memorable or impactful episode so far? Most impactful episode so far. Man, that is a super hard one, man. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say probably KC Reloaded, because they didn't even feel like an interview. I was interviewing him, and that was his first one, and that was my first time interviewing like a star. You know what I mean? And I say that was impactful because we got so much views on it. I seen the power of the influence that even he had. He linked, you know, he collaborated on a reel, and it went from like 1,000 to 25,000 in like 30 minutes, an hour. I'm like, bro's really a star. Like, people connect, and he did that interview for free, which everybody I do it for free. But I say that was my favorite episode because I realized, like, whoa, this is the direction that I needed to be going, that I said I wanted to go. Now, I got a bunch of great episodes, and the only reason I'm giving it to this one because it's a no-brainer. He's like the first, like I said, celebrity type person that I have interviewed, did it for free, pulled up, and it was one of the smoothest, dopest, a lot of game, good questions. It was funny. It was literally everything a podcast should be. Motivating, funny, you know, inspiring, wholesome, you know, and I feel like a lot of people from that every day, they like, bro, this is real talk, you know. So I will give KC Reloaded that now, you know, and that's just as of right now. And if you ask me another day, I probably would choose somebody else. Tell you the truth, man. Woo. Tell you the absolute truth. I wonder if I should zoom in some, because I could zoom in some. Nah, we'll leave it alone. But who has been your favorite guest and why? Oh man, favorite guest and why? Well, I thought I answered that one, but let's go ahead and give it somebody else. Favorite guest and why? I'm thinking how many guests I got. I had my boy Joe. I had Bernard Bowie. I had KC. I had Jet. I had oh yeah. Oh man, I had OTF Alex. Now that one was funny. And that was my first time doing one over the air. And you know what? I'll give it to OTF Alex, because he told me he only had 15 minutes. And that showed me that I could loop somebody in. I could hook them. I could hook him and we can have a whole conversation. He said, I probably got 15 minutes to talk to you. I said, I'll take it. Next thing you know, we was sitting on close to an hour. He's like, oh my gosh, we've been talking for an hour. And as wild as and crazy as he seemed online, he seemed completely sane to me when we was doing this interview. And another, Drewski show all that star and did it for free. And it was a great interview. I need to post more clips on that, but it was also funny. He had that star power. He did it, off the strength of one. Hey, you doing it? Yeah, I'll do it. Boom, we did it. We knocked it out. But all my guests have really been my favorite. All my guests have been my favorite, man. I really can't just pick on one. I mean, we had we had Big Joe, which we got tons of views on Big Joe Security. We had tons of views on Casey. But I would say OTF Alex, that was the biggest one. If you by numbers wise, that one on my podcast, that's the biggest one with the guests. And then it would be KC Reloaded. So yeah, good guest though. And I like guests that we can, they're just themselves and we can get some good content out of it. I ask great questions, but let's go. What's the biggest challenge I face as a podcaster? It's turning short form clip content into long form content as far as viewership. Like, they'll watch a clip, but they won't go and watch the full episode because I'm always posting the best of the clips. Like, it's not too clickbaity. It's just bars. It's just free game bars. And I feel like people's like, if I can get it from the clips, why do I need to listen to the podcast? And that's good. Until I get like a huge guest like Charleston White or something. Then they'll be like, all right, I need to already know how Charleston White is. Let me go to the full video and watch. As bigger the guests get, the more they'll click over to the YouTube and listen to the audio. And another big challenge is getting sponsors, because you can get monetized, but if ain't nobody watching for a long time, it's tough. But sponsors, learning how to get these sponsors and really learning the business of podcasting and how I can really turn this into a full-time career, making money, instead of just saying, all right, I'll pay you, Charleston, here go $5,000 to come on my podcast. That one episode pops off. Then, the next episode, and then it's like you got to keep it up. You want to be like, okay, what do I need to do? How do I need to move with this podcast in order to elevate it? Like, of course, more guests and all that stuff, but it's going to be next level stuff where, the creative players, I might get some women around with a couple fellas and we're going to talk that talk too. Like, I got some big ideas, we're going to do it, but nothing's off the table. Absolutely nothing's off the table. How do you prepare for your episodes? Research, scripting, and freestyle. Now, a lot of the time, I will freestyle. I'll go out there if I got something on my mind, something on my heart, man. And if I wake up, this is the sign that I'm a freestyle. If I wake up in the morning and I just start talking shit, like, literally, like, wake up and be like, why is this that? Like I got a lot on my mind, and I'm my wife just like, dang, you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm like, oh, that's the indicator. I need to go in. I need to go in the booth. I need to go and hit record. And then the next thing you know, I'm talking for 45, 50 minutes, and I get so much clips out of it because it's so much on my mind, and it's like therapy for me. And it's something I feel like I absolutely need to do. I can't, and then a lot of the times I do. When I do my full show with all my segments, that's scripted. I write out everything, I got each segment lined up, and then that's scripted. And then research, absolutely. There's some things you need to research, but for the most part, you give me a couple lines, a couple words, give me 6, 7 sentences or something, talk about da, and I'll just go off on it. I'll go on a tangent, 5, 7, 8 minutes on each of those things. Next thing you know, we at an hour. What do you hope listeners take away from your show? I hope you take away, for one, the topic that we're talking about that day, one of the 33 hallmarks of a creative player, and you really apply it to your life. Because there's nothing that makes me feel better knowing that people hit me up and they say, yo, I listened to this, it got me through today, or I learned something from this. Like, I needed to hear this. That's what I wanted. When I hear that, problem solved, man, or a mission accomplished. That's just what I love to hear. Hey, I needed to hear this today, bro. Like, keep doing what you're doing. You be talking that talk. Because people need it. It's a bunch of YNs out here and lost people and all that, and these people growing up without direction and guidance. A lot of these folks need to hear this. They need to sit down and hear from the OGs. They need to hear from the unks. They need to hear it because we got something to say. We done lived it. We done been there. And a lot of the time they don't think we do. They don't think we know what they got going on, but we absolutely know what's going on. So That's why I feel like you should listen to the creative players. We're not just talking about, women and men relationship dynamics and all that stuff. No, we talking about real life stuff, real stories, real bars, real clips. You know what I mean? You can we probably got a hall of fame of clips, bro, that you can take and just be like, I could just listen, go through these clips, and maybe I'll do something like that, man. Just make a straight shorts page for nothing but clips of creative players. Who knows, man? How has podcasting changed your personality? Change you personally or professionally? So personally, I think that's who I am. And personally, I think that's who I am. But professionally, I've carried myself a lot more professionally. You know what I mean? Well, actually, personally, yeah. I stopped smoking. Made sure I'm working out more, because if you look at the hallmarks of the creative player, I'm trying to become a 99, and there's no way you can be the host of the creative players and you still doing what everybody else doing, smoking all day, drinking all day, not working, bad credit, not going to the gym, not studying your history, not following up, not gaining new skill. I can't do that. So I'm like, ever since I locked in, I leveled up. I lock in, I level up, and it's really nothing to it. Once you start doing that, you realize all that other stuff is boof, and that shit ain't worth it. I don't need to smoke your weed. I realized that how bad of a crutch that stuff is, man. I don't need to be in the clubs all the time. I don't. Now I might step out, go get a drink, go see this, go see that, go do this, go do that. But for the most part, I'm not. I'm disciplined, man. I'm using my discernment to decide and make my decisions, and I'm elevated, locked in, and leveling up, man. Shedding skin, bro. That's what I'm doing. I'm shedding skin. I'm becoming bigger. I'm using my scissors. I'm cutting off any bad vices that I got. That's the only thing I can do. Why would I want to do anything else? So that's what I say, man. And then professionally, yeah, I stopped cussing so much on my podcast, saying nigga. I stopped all that. Because I had this white girl tell me, she was like, nah, your podcast looks good, but you just say nigga too much. I'm like, you know what? That's a good point. Then somebody else told me, stop saying nigga all the time. Then my grandma called me like, boy, you cuss so much, you always saying nigga. I'm like, you know what? That's just gonna make me more commercial by being able to replace that word with something, a little more specific logically in how I'm trying to, define something, instead of just saying nigga. You don't have to do that. I don't have to do that. I'm better than that. And I'm motivated. A lot of these other podcasts fall off. They don't keep going. They don't have it in them. It's in me. It's not on me. They do that because they want to look good in front of a camera. I really do this because I'm trying to teach. My dad's a teacher. My mom's a preacher. This is like my version of that. You see what I'm saying? I can't be in the teacher thing. You know what I mean? But I can still reach those kids. I can't be in the pulpit on the church because, like I said, something might slip out as that. But I can still reach them people. Let them people who do what they do be the best at what they do, and let me do what I do and be the best at what I do. Yeah. Look at me right now. I can't be in no classroom or no pulpit like this talking to y'all, spitting game, giving you everything. You know what I mean? I just can't do it. Just can't do it. And last question, let me see. Shout out to ChatGPT and some lights. Okay. What is your long-term vision for the podcast? Dominate. Number one, men's motivational podcast. Women's, it's not just men's. Let me stop saying that, because game is game. But hey, we're trying to take this thing all the way to the top. Number one, I want to be one of the best podcasters. I want to be able to make it a full-time job. Hey, we got boom. I want to meet all the greatest people. I want them to want to come sit on my podcast. I want the Joe Rogan podcast, the Joe Budden podcast. And then, like I said, it could be the Ronnie podcast, but no, it's not that. This is the creative players, because it's a system. I want this to inspire people. Like I said, I want to see people. I want to be doing networking groups. I want to be doing outreach programs. I really want to be helping people. I really want people to grow when they watch this podcast. I want them to level up. I want them to understand you can't stay in that same skin that you can't do it. You got to get out of that. You got to get away from some people. You got to really lock in, because thing is, in this world, man, people don't want to see you win like that. People don't really want to see you elevate. I'm starting to see it. Like, it don't matter who it could be. It's like small town syndrome, crabs in a bucket. It's all of that. It don't matter if it's your friends, your family, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever, your co-workers, a lot of them, they don't want to see you win. They don't. They know you who you were, not who you become. And as you become more successful, they become more distance from you. And that's a good thing. That's a good indicator that you're doing something right. If I'm here and everybody's around me and they cool with me, then I start elevating and they start distancing themselves. Thank God. It should be that way. I love these haters, man. I love them. They think I don't need you to talk to me. I don't need you to say hi to me. I don't need you to like my stuff, but you can't unfollow. You watch everything I do. You in the stories, you over here, you on the oh, I seen this, I seen it, but you never comment. You never, all you do is see it. Seeing is not helping. That's what I tell people. Imagine going to your nephew's basketball game and he out there shooting the ball. He shoot the ball, he make it, and you just look at him. Oh, but you supporting because you there watching. No. You support when he make that shot, clap your hands, keep going, motivating them. That's all it takes. That's why I say I hate these folks who act like liking your content is just too much to ask, or commenting and then they call yourself your friend. Y'all are not anybody. You're not my friend. You're not my bro. You're not none of that. I don't rock with you. Because anybody who say I don't care. I don't care what you post. I'm liking it. I'm commenting if I got the time, if I remember, like, bruh. And if it's really good, I'm sharing it. Like, but it's like, bruh, you don't even have to ask me. If you my person, you my homie, you my partner, bruh, I'm liking it automatically. And a lot of people, they act like, but they'll go on Shade Room and like a post. They'll go on blog site, like a post. Celebrity, something they don't see, like a post, but they won't like yours. And I'll be like, that's what motivates me. I love it. And when I start using that and to empower me, oh my gosh, we just going up. Only way I can hurt myself is if I fall back into my bad traits and my bad vices and the bad things I was doing. Smoking this, doing it, like, bro, y'all can't stop. Y'all can't stop what's coming. They can't, only God can. Only God can. But when I'm with God, I'm thinking, well, God, why would you ever want to do that? Nah, my numbers have been going up. My visibility has been going up. And all these people hating on me, they have been stagnant or declining. And not saying I love it, but that's what the hell you get. That's what you get. When you don't support, when you don't support your people, that's what happened, man. When somebody got a message like this, like I'm giving out, that I'm putting out, trying to help and pull people up, trying to spread the word, trying to spread what I know, and not just keep it to myself. No, you got to support that type of stuff, man. You got to help. It's a sin if you don't. It's a sin if you don't help your friends. You don't support your partners, man. It's a sin you don't like they post, man. Calling yourself your friend, it's a sin because you lying. You lying, and it's stealing. You stealing from their progression. And that's your partner, is you got to play your role. Do your role as your friends. Do your role as their supporters. Play your role and support your people. Lift them up the same way you expect them to lift you up. Once I see that, I'm like, all right, I'm done with the support. Once I see you can't help me and you don't want to support me and all that, I cut it off too. Guess what? I don't follow the same people I used to follow. I don't care how close I am with them. Still love you from a distance, but you ain't been loyal to me. So why would I be loyal to you? Why would I sit here? I don't even want you to think we as tight as we were. Sorry. I don't even want you to think that. We not. Sorry, we not. As terrible as that is to say, and as hard as that is to say, it is what it is. But that's just what it is, you know? I can't, hey. Love me or love me not, I'm still gonna do what I gotta do. Regardless. And that's to help all these people out here. I'm really out here hoping that I reach people, that they listen to my stuff and be like, yo, I'm tapped in, bro. I'm subscribing. I'm gonna buy a hat. I'm gonna buy a shirt. Cause I'm with it now. You know, that's that support. It's like, bro, keep going. And I want to keep going, but I really would like to go take it further. I really want to be like, okay, now I got some money to do this. Let's throw this event. Let me invest in this. But as of right now, I'm just clipping, podcasting, you know, trying to sell t-shirts. I'm like, man, if I really could make this, because I know I'm on to something. The views tell me I'm on to something. The likes and followers tell me I'm on to something. Like, I really feel like we hit over 2 million. 2 million people have seen the creative players some way, somehow, somewhere. You feel me? And that's a blessing. That's a real blessing, man. And I thank God, man, every day that he allows me to come out here and do this, man, because I know how a lot of people want to do this podcast stuff until they realize how hard it actually is to do. You don't want to do this. This ain't easy. This ain't light. This ain't light work. No. I might make it look light, But nah, man. I've been talking to myself through this camera for years to come, man. I deserve some fans. I deserve some people to rock with me and want to listen, man. They want to tap in. I deserve it. All I gotta do is keep being consistent, man. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is not what I want. This is what I need. What I want for Christmas, man, I want y'all to sub up. That's free. I want y'all to follow. That's free. I want y'all to like. That's free. I want y'all to comment. That's free. Just let me know if it helped you. That's all I want for Christmas. That's all I want out of this podcast, man. I enjoy people. I enjoy talking. I come up with some of the best questions. I think I am the best podcaster on earth when it comes to these questions. When it comes now, Joe Rogan and Candace Owens might be giving me a run for my money, but other than that, I know I'm top 5. I got to be the top 5 podcasters in the world. The numbers don't reflect it, but the skill, the talent, the persistency, the consistency, the potential, all of it. The message, the reason I am doing this, the purpose, the passion, top 5. Nobody was listening. I got episodes that's 10, 20, 30, 40. Still, a couple of it don't matter though. That don't deter me for what I'm doing. I'm still gonna keep doing it. I don't care. Because I know where I need to be, and I know where I'm gonna be, and I know how to get there. And if anybody got some ideas for me, I'm all ears. But damn it, I just wanted to say I love y'all, man. And you know, I'm not gonna keep y'all here too long, but if y'all can, you know, tap in with your boy, I would really appreciate it. I want to show y'all this view while we're here. Oh, let me show y'all this view. I know it don't look like much, but it's nice. So all I want is for all my creative players, man, just give your boy a chance, man. Give your boy a chance. I promise you, the podcast ain't nothing light, man. It's gonna work. It's gonna succeed. It's gonna be one of them ones. I know it. I feel it myself. All I gotta do is stay consistent. All I gotta do is stay working at it. All I gotta do is don't quit. Because I swear, as soon as you quit, all you gotta do is keep going a little bit and boom, you got it. And you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all for a couple more minutes. Don't go nowhere. Right back. Because I gotta finish this beer. But yeah, this what I want out of this what I want out the podcast. My question is, what you want out the podcast? What y'all expect to see out this podcast, man? Because I feel like I'm bringing it. I'm trying my best to make everything happen, man. Like I said, I want these events to happen. I want to see y'all go from 10,000 to 100,000. So that's why I'm gonna keep bringing on these people that can give us that knowledge and show us how we can get to that level and get to that point. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I said, it should be a sin to hate on the creative players, man. It should be a sin, man. Creative players so organic, and nobody has ever thought of this before. We got a whole system of how you can grade yourself, how you know you can be better, how you know what to work on. I didn't sell no course. Maybe I should start putting free download stuff like courses on there. Now, I'm not selling no course, but maybe I can give you the knowledge on each hallmark and how to really be better at it. So where that way, you know, you actually got a system and a course, something to read, something to be like, oh, he says do this. If I do this, I'm gonna be better at it, guaranteed. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into these outside podcasts. Only thing I gotta do is wish there was a way I could sync it up to where it'd be 2 different views, you know what I mean? Something like that. But for right now, I work with what we got. But yeah, creative players, man. You gotta find out which level you're gonna be in, man. And I say we all can be 99s. I don't see why not. I don't see why we can't get there. I don't see why we can't be the best we can be. I don't. So it's fall started. Let's rise, man. Let's rise, man. Let's get ready, man. Let's stop. Let's not worry about them bills, man. Let's make sure we got the money. Let's not spend money anywhere, everywhere for nothing to try to impress people that don't even like us, man. Let's stop smoking. Let's start going to that gym. Let's start reading. Let's start saving. Let's get that credit score up. Is that such a bad thing? That I'm requesting like, hey, let's just do these things, man. People look at me like I'm crazy. Hey, let's just save some money. You know, let's just go buy a home. Let's start a business. Let's learn a new language. Let's learn a new skill, a new trade. Let's execute something. Let's go teach somebody something. Let's go give something away. Let's go help somebody. And that's the problem. People don't have ideas like that no more. Everybody, hey, let's get high, bro. Hey, let's go to the club, bro. Let's drink this, bro. Let's play the game, bro. You gonna hop on the game? Let's hop on the game, bro. Bro, where the bitches at, bro? Where is that? Like, bro. Tell them when you a creative player, you max out, you level up, you locked in, they come to you. Promise you, they come to you. They know where it's at. They know who they looking for. Like I said, that question right there started a lot of it. Probably half the reason I started this podcast and named it The Creative Player. Because when I told her, I said, man, I ain't got nobody I can recommend you. I'm a creative player. And I'm a creative player. The things I do, a lot of people, they not as funny. They not as motivated. They not as disciplined. You know? But you watch this podcast, you let your boy guide y'all, man. I got you. Like I said, I'm the host of this thing, man. Let me show y'all a good time. Let me help y'all level it up. Because I promise you I can turn you to my 40 to a 70, 70 to an 80. But I got to be an 80 first in order to get you there. So I'm still working up. I'm like at a 71, 72 right now. But I'm leveling up. Shoot. I was at a 67, 68. I'm leveling up. I'm leveling up. Age of 33, ain't that crazy, man? So this is the year of leveling up. This is the year of locking in and leveling up with no excuses, man. No excuses whatsoever. They unacceptable. And that's just what it is, man. So episode 66, let's get it, man. Creative players. Let's level up, man.